Good evening, everybody. It is Friday the 24th. I'm just going to come out with it. I have an apology to make. I apologize to everybody who was, I don't know how to put what word to use, but those of you who were injured mentally, mentally, whatever, about my comments yesterday. Comparing COVID, comparing the human race to a disease or anything like that because of what's happening with COVID. Again, I'm gonna apologize because I probably just used the wrong words. I really don't know how to describe it sometimes because it's an issue that I've had all my life. I don't have that social grace or etiquette or however you want to put it. So a lot of times I will speak my mind, not thinking of those whom it could injure in one way or another. And I apologize for that because I know with our current situation and whatnot, there's a lot of people out there who are dealing with suffering of one form or another, whether it's directly or indirectly. For instance, after I did my video, I found out that my wife's friend has family members in Georgia who are now affected. Literally, they have the coronavirus. So, it was a godsend. Again, I'm sorry if I'm saying these words wrong. It was kind of a godsend because of the factor, not that they got sick, but if certain events had not happened here at home, with certain health issues we've discovered about my wife, and I don't want to say what they are exactly because the fact that they are, not that they're not rectifiable or fixable, however you want to put it, but it prevented them from leaving early to go on their road trip because they were going to go down to Georgia to see the people who are now sick. And they were also going to leave early to go down, or they were going to leave this weekend to go down to Texas to take Lisa back to Texas. But there are warnings down in that area, in her region, due to a tropical storm that they don't know if it's going to become a hurricane or not. But it's a tropical storm in the Gulf Coast that is heading towards Corpus Christi, Texas, which is about 20 miles or so south of where Lisa lives. So that postponed the trip. A doctor visit that we have to do on Monday also postponed the trip. So there's a lot of things going on that are affecting people regionally, globally, family, friends, the whole 9 yards. And I might have said things that were either A, taken out of context, or B, very bad analogies of one form or another that became a bit of a negative issue. And I apologize for that. I really do. I don't want anybody to think negatively of what's going on. My descriptions of what's going on sometimes can be taken negatively because of my lack of social bearing, I guess you'd say. I am trying to remember how my wife described my social skills, basically. Combination of I'm an introvert, for one. I'm an only child, for another. And I don't spend a lot of time socializing or dealing with people directly. I deal with them at work, and it seems I don't have any negative issues with how I deal with people at work. So I guess in this content, because the factor I don't want to say it's a one-on-one because, multiple people can watch these videos at the same time. But I guess because of I don't always think about other people's feelings because I'm don't want to say numb, but because of various events that happened in my younger days, I sometimes disconnect from my emotions or the factor that other people have feelings. Not saying that I'm actively looking to harm other people's feelings, because a lot of what I do and a lot of what I say is subconscious. It's just like I just speak my mind automatically and don't think about what I'm saying until after the factor, and I go, oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said it that way, or maybe I shouldn't have said it all. I don't know. But again, this little short video, or this segment of this video, is my apology. I'm trying my best to apologize. I'm probably stumbling over my own feet or my own words. So forgive me. I know how hard it can be to not be able to be with your sick, or forgive me for the words if they hurt you, passing family members. The only time that I've ever had to deal with a situation where I couldn't be with the particular family member when they were passing away, well, actually twice. One of them I didn't know what was happening because I was too young, and that was my grandfather back in 81. And then actually three, if I think about it, my Aunt Helen and my grandmother, I didn't know how bad it was, and we weren't living in the area, so we didn't get to see them before they passed. Same with my Aunt Kay, but I was already going through three other family members dying, and one of them was my father, and I didn't know how to, again, 15 years old, I didn't know how to deal with it directly. I only knew that something was wrong, and I couldn't fully 100% comprehend exactly the extension or the extent of how bad my father was until the night he passed. So I do understand the hurt and pain of not being able to either convey your feelings or emotions directly to that person who's in the hospital, or however it happened. So I'm not heartless. I'm just a little, I guess, using certain analogies and not thinking about the fact that the analogy could affect somebody directly because of what's going on. So again, I apologize, and I probably suck at this apology, which again, I will apologize for that factor. I'm going to go ahead and end this, because I don't want to diminish my apology or diminish the factor of what's going on by going on to a different subject. So again, I apologize. I'm not going to ask for approval, disapproval. I'm not even going to ask for any kind of replies, because I'm not looking for any kind of gratitude or satisfaction or praises, or not praises, anything of that nature. This video is genuinely meant to be a sincere apology, and I'm not looking for anything from anybody else. I just want the people who were affected by last night's video to, be understanding that I did not mean to be rude to you or condescending or belittle your losses. I'm losing words right now because I suck at apologies. I'll take the factor that you'll probably say, yes, I do suck at apologies. But again, I apologize for any and all material from yesterday that might have been negatively affecting your current situation. Anyhow, Yeah. I hope you guys accept the apology. Um, I hope for the I hope things get better for you guys. I really do. Until next time, have a good night. God bless. Goodbye.